What's up? Oh, you know I am. You know I am. Give it to you raw and uncut. Pause. just kidding, just kidding. What's up? We ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna. Y'all don't want me to get freaky, freaky dicky. Not up in here, you don't. All right. So, so, let's see what's up. Okay, let's see what's up. All right, here we go. What's up, Star Boy? Y'all like my jellyfish? You like my jellyfish back here? You see my jellyfish? Thought I still had to get a little jellyfish in there. And my little light back there. You see a little light? You can see a little light change color right there? I thought y'all liked that, you know. It just... Y'all know y'all love when I pick up new things, so... There you go. Alright, let's get it. Shall we? Oh, yeah? Alright. Let's see what's happening. Let's turn it down. There you go. So y'all can see the table. Alright, somebody could be feeling insecure right now. Alright, a little bit embarrassed. Okay, somebody wants to be brave, but they're feeling these. Okay. Right? I used to do the late night tarot readings, or like the midnight tarot readings. When I didn't use the lights. I only had all of the, the strobe lights and everything. I haven't done one in a while though. I should do one soon for my late night crew. All right, here we go. Let's see. Taurus. Taurus. Somebody's panicking. Okay, Mr. Panic. Mr. Nostalgic. So somebody panicking, having fond memories of you, but not so fond memories of how they acted. Okay, their inappropriate actions. Okay, misdiscouraged in the reverse. Okay, I feel like you let go of some type of weight, some type of burden. Yeah, you could be distancing yourself from someone. Okay, pulling your energy back from someone, and someone's panicking. They can feel that. Yeah, you're getting your energy back. Okay, you're being filled back up. Okay, pause. Okay, I gotta say pause to damn everything I say. But yeah, you're being filled back up. Okay. I don't know. Some of y'all. I don't know. You could. I don't know. You could be. You're grown. Have fun. Mr. Relieved in the reverse. So none of this energy out here is yours except for this one that's let go of this weight. Okay. which means somebody else is not relieved. Okay, somebody can't calm down. Somebody cannot rest. It's giving me temperance in the reverse. Mr. Disgusted. Yeah, somebody knows that you're disgusted with them. You could see them like this. You know, this what their energy can this what their energy gives off to you. You know, like a dumpster. You know, this could be a dumpster diver. Somebody likes to dump and somebody likes to dive in dumpsters, you know, for their I don't know, stimulation, they're pick me up, they're getting their ego stroked, okay? And, you know, somebody could look good on the outside, somebody could look shiny and polished, but, you know, their energy stinks. You know, anybody can dress up the outside of themselves to look any way that they want them to. Somebody can even dress up to look homeless and they're not even homeless. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feels the disgust coming from you. Like like you don't even look at somebody, it's just like, ugh. It's like ugh. Like every time you see somebody, it's like, ugh. Like stop trying. It's like ugh. I'm disgusted with you. I'm grossed out. I don't like you. I don't like you. What made you think that I did? Okay, and if I did before, I know who you are now. I don't like you. You disgust me. You do disgusting shit. I mean, shit. If you're feeling ashamed for shit you do, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Probably shouldn't be doing it. Let me shut this door. Okay. We use love oracle. Seems appropriate. Okay, you're tired of dealing with people who are very inappropriate, people who do not know how to act, especially people with a lack of conversation, okay, a lack of communication skills, which is really weird to me because they pick the wrong person and then they'll bare their whole heart and soul to that person. And they're sleeping with the enemy the whole time. But with you, they can't speak. With you, they can't open up, but they can tell the karmic person all of their, you know, they can put their head in the bosom of the karmic person and tell them all of their deepest, darkest secrets. But with you, they can't. My head was just stuck right there. I did. Girlfriend, Bow Wow, and Amarion. So there could be two masculines. It is Bow Wow and Amarion on the album cover. We got False Connection. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate you. Mixed signals. Okay. Happy family, divine timing, commitment issues. So it seems like once you get to a certain point, something goes bad. Once you get, you know, when you think something is coming together or something is, you know, both sides are doing their thing, doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? Something goes bad. Like every time you make it to a certain point, it goes bad, right? Sometimes even before that. Secret admirer. Wants a cheater. Okay, so you gonna have a cheater admiring you. Why don't these motherfuckers go somewhere where there's other cheaters? Like you bitches are going to keep getting clowned. I'm gonna keep clowning you, because what are you doing here? Because what are you doing here? You want somebody who is with the trashy shit? Go find somebody who's with the trashy shit. Like, I'm tired of talking to you. Hooked on phonics. Like, if Johnny had 5 apples, bitch. 5. Then y'all got the nerve to want to be sad and all this and this and that and it, but you ain't about shit. You ain't about shit. You should be sad about that. Not because somebody who's about something doesn't want to fuck with somebody who's not about something. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't go together, and you're not going to bring somebody down to your level either. So go find you somebody on your level. Fool. Yeah, and I'm talking to somebody who refuses to get out of your energy. Refuses to talk to you, but wants to communicate with you in the 5D. Like, fuck that. Okay, fuck that. Same mistake. Yes, let somebody keep going around in circles because that's apparently what they want to do. Playing games, exactly. Ain't got time for that shit. Nobody got time for that. Why are you even on the board? Why? Why are you even here? Got physical passion. Okay, something can be sex-based. Possessiveness. Somebody could have approached you with, with some physical passion type energy. Happily ever after. Emotional safety, marriage vows, aligned future, done settling, undefined. Somebody keeps jumping into the situations that are undefined. Okay, somebody keeps giving themselves to situations that do not render anything back. Okay, but they expect you to render something back to them when they are giving you nothing. Twin flame, sounds like it. Ulterior motive. I'm so sick of these damn twin flames, boy. I hear twin flame, oh my god. It's like screeching on a chalkboard. Like, like, go away. Crying because somebody don't want you. Somebody that you treated like shit. Oh, I tried to ruin their life, but I don't know why they don't want me. I don't know what I did other than try to ruin their life and their career and because they didn't want me. Family tree. These can be some family members who feel like because you're family, they got the right to be in your life. Fuck family, if that's the case. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it like that. Fuck family, if that's the case. Because what right do you have to forcefully force yourself into my life? People who left you out of everything. If this is your family, they left you out of everything. Okay, rarely were you invited to family functions. Okay, rarely did you get, a holler. But these bitches feel like they're obligated to being a part of your life. Cry. Cry for all we give a fuck. Cry. Maybe you need to. Third house in reverse, Gemini. Yeah, the whole family's mindset is jacked up. Like the whole family's hooked on phonics. Yet learning in the reverse. Okay, some of these people can't even read or do arithmetic. Okay, but they got something to say about you. So these could be older people in your family as well. Older mixed with the young. Young and the restless. I don't know, somebody could like soap opera. Or somebody could think that they're living in a soap opera. Somebody watches too much TV. Meltdown. Okay. Yeah, somebody shouldn't be allowed to watch TV or movies because then they try to go in the real world and act that. I always use Training Day. The movie Training Day with Denzel. Yeah, somebody would watch Training Day and now they think that they're gonna be a drug smuggling, low down dirty police officer. With style. Driving what's it called? I forgot the name of the car he had in there, but you know the car he had in there. Who got dirty offer? 888. You could be seeing. Indonesia in the reverse. There's some type of meltdown. There's something happening in Indonesia. It could be landslides. Okay, flooding. It's giving like wiping the slate clean, cleansing. Okay, but this could be destructive. Destruction. Okay, we got crying. Didn't I say somebody's crying and alone? Okay, you're not crying over this person. Okay, you're not crying over this dirty offer that they had to try to give you. Third wheel enemy in the reverse. Nala. My name could be Nala. 51 to 60 years old. Somebody, I said somebody, this is older. There's some older people in your family. They got a problem with you because you're younger, but you carry more wisdom. Like these people can be older than you in like in the 3D, you know, by age or whatever. But in the spiritual realm, you're older than them. In the spiritual realm, they're children compared to you. You've lived many more lives than they have. Okay, you've learned more lessons than they have. You get it. Okay, you listen. Okay, you adapt. And you move when spirit says move. You stop when spirit says stop. You got August in the reverse. Hot August nights. Okay, that can be significant. An event. 20 to 30 years old. Okay. And we got March. Pisces can be significant. And Venus. With government trafficking behind that. So some of your family members are in league with the government, okay, to help them traffic. Somebody's into trafficking children, okay. And somebody loves teenagers, like preteens, like around that age. It's disgusting. Your sister slept with your ex. Boy, your sister be all, somebody's sister be all up over this damn table, okay. All over these spreads. Somebody's sister is everywhere in everybody's bed. Okay, there's a feminine here who's coming into their queenship, I want to say, with this Nala here. Y'all know Nala and Simba. Okay, if you're feminine, like a female, a woman vessel, you can be finding out that there's a third world enemy around you. Okay, you can be finding out who the third world enemy is. This might be a Leo, a Gemini. Somebody has finances coming in, okay, or increasing your finances. All your family is getting right now is dirty offers. Okay, whether it's people, they're wanting people's help, or trying to bribe or pay people, like all they're getting is dirty offers. Because that's what they gave you, or that's what they sent towards you. Yeah, we got a lynching out here. Okay, China. What? A lynching in China? Okay, did something come out on the internet about a lynching in China? I mean, the only people they lynched throughout history is, black folks. Okay, so, I'm assuming that's what that is, but I guess we'll see. Okay, sad to say. Okay, let's get it popping up in here. This might be Hispanic or Latino. Whoever this is, Hispanic, Latino, this person could want to apologize to you. I don't know, for being a part of a group or something like that. Like they have feelings for you or something like that still. Or I don't know, you might have seen this person. I mean, you might still be physically attracted to this person, but, as for anything else, I don't think so. It's another person who can't talk. Motherfuckers act like they got a speech impediment problem. But they got plenty to say behind your back. They can't shut up. You can't never get them to shut up from a distance. No. But they can't talk to you face to face. No. The Emperor. Aries. Recent past, 7 of Pentacles. So this Emperor's waiting on something. Okay. Tired of waiting on something. The 6 of Wands. Temperance. Okay. 8 of Swords. Somebody could be wondering if they're going to come out on top in a situation. Okay, this could have to do with court. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody likes it, the attention. Somebody likes the spotlight, but right now they're wishing that. Right now, the spotlight is the thing that is burdening them. Okay, like somebody's usually a show off, but right now they're burdened. Okay, something about the spotlight. Okay, or somebody in the spotlight. The high priestess. Yes, this person's in the spotlight. Okay, and this person feels intimidated or burdened by what this high priestess is saying, by what this high priestess knows. Okay, Three of Wands. If you're this high priestess, you could be burdened or feel like you got a lot on your plate, or be worried about how something's going to pan out in the future. Okay, Spirit said right now you shouldn't be worried about anything. Okay, Ace of Cups. You should be happy. You should be celebrating. Okay, you should be excited. That energy is going to help whatever this is coming towards you show up. You can be used to always having to fix stuff, always having to work, right? Always having to be the one to take care of business, right? So it kind of feels funny when Spirit's telling you to just relax, just sit back, okay? Be in a happy energy and just be. It's kind of difficult. Seven of Swords reverse, the King of Wands. Excuse me, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I don't know how I saw the King of Wands, but the King of Wands is significant. The Ten of Cups. Somebody could have got caught stealing. So this person's in court because they got caught stealing. This is somebody who's obsessively in love with you. Somebody connected to your family. Okay, or somebody that you could have built a family with at one point in time. Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Strength. Somebody doesn't want to hide anymore. They don't want to be sneaky anymore. They want to put down their wall or something like that. Put their guard down. Yeah, but they're tied up in something. Like, at the last minute when they're in trouble, now they want to let their guard down. Now they want to, stop being sneaky. Now they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not because they actually want to. It's because they're already in something. It's kind of like they have to. If you take the warning when it comes, you'll never meet this space. Something about surveillance. Somebody could have been tapping into people's cameras. These could be like residential cameras, okay, to follow you, to see where you're going, to see where you frequent often. Like, somebody is a fucking weirdo. Like, they went to these lengths to stalk you. So somebody's a part of the government somehow, okay? Somebody has or had pull to be able to, ask somebody to tap into camera feeds and tap phones and, look through people's finances, their bank statements and information on the computer. Like, somebody's a fucking weirdo. They can do all of that, but they can't talk to you, though. Be all up in your shit. Looking at your medical records, looking at everything. This is so invasive, and it's like somebody breaking into your house while you're asleep. You and your children are in the house. Like, after that, you're not going to be able to rest. Not in that house. You're always going to feel on edge. You're always going to feel vulnerable. It's a violating feeling. But now this motherfucker want to talk. After violating you in every way that they could. Four of Pentacles. You're holding back from this person. You don't give a shit about this person. And their weird fucking control antics. The Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, Spirit been tired of this person. They're about to make an example out of this person. An abuse of power. The Tower in reverse, Scorpio. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, people are questioning somebody. Like, you said this, you said that, right? How come this is happening in your life? How come you don't have this? Okay, somebody made false promises to people. Four of Swords. Be a sister, cousin, a woman in your family. Shit, hold on, let me get that damn card. The Nine of Swords. Temperance, Page of Swords. This person's in mental distress, okay? Watching to see if you are in mental distress, to see if you have peace. Well, I'll sum that up for you, goofball, okay? If you're in mental distress, if you're in fear and angst, then that means the person opposite you is not. That means they're not. The Five of Wands. Somebody want to fight somebody, the Eight of Cups. Don't get your ass chewed up and spit out. Somebody thinks they want to fight somebody. I'll say that. Yeah, somebody thinks they want to fight somebody. Well, step to the fucking plate. Step up to the plate then. The Devil. The Fool. Somebody's trying to run from Lucifer because time's up. Okay, with a contract that they have with Lucifer, you know, it's time for them to pay up, and they're still trying to run around and look for a sacrifice. They're still trying to run around causing chaos and havoc. Yeah, this motherfucker gonna go outside. The Fool. Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Fool. The Lovers, Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Somebody is feeling trapped because someone does not love them anymore, and they can feel it. I mean, I wouldn't love somebody anymore who treated me like shit. I mean, who tried to treat me in a certain way to impress a group of idiots that ain't worth shit anyway. You know, birds of a feather flock together. Death, Scorpio. The King of Pentacles. Six of Swords, Queen of Swords. Somebody could have came at you sexually online. Somebody could be sending someone unsolicited dick pics, or, you know, female anatomy pics. What? Yeah, be careful with that. Somebody's trying to get you to send them something for somebody so that they can blackmail or extort you with it later. The Nine of Cups. The Knight of Wands, I'm telling you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, to extort you for money. So be careful of sending, you know, dick pics and you know, risque photos, okay? You know, but make sure that you trust that person, okay? I mean, I wouldn't send them anyway, because, you know, these days people are pretty evil and nasty. They're pretty evil and nasty, okay? So, you know, I would be very, you know, cautious with that. People are disgusting out here. They are. Just bottom of the barrel rats, cockroaches, okay? Lost in the sauce. Kipper Day. Ten is a 10-10. I gotta do a new members read too. There's some new people in here. Yeah, destruction, conflict. All right, let's see what else. Taurus. What else for Taurus? Got rich girl. Okay, came out sideways. House. Third party situation, manifestation, rich guy. There could be a whole bunch of people living in a home, trying to manifest a rich guy in order to use his finances, okay, or trying to keep a rich guy around to use their finances, to pay their bills, use their energy to get money off of fucking cockroaches, like I just said. Confirmation. Yeah, but your ancestors is increasing your gifts. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of sick people underneath one roof. And I mean physically sick. Be mentally as well, obviously. Okay, but yeah, physically sick. It's like Coco Dorm up in there. If you know, you know. If you don't, I ain't explaining that one. I ain't explaining that one. If you don't know what Coco Dorm is, okay. Hopefully you don't. Got commitment. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Something is lining up perfectly. Okay, that's why the panic is here. Okay, the panic is setting in somewhere. Somebody could be, something be wrong with somebody's mouth. Yeah, somebody put their mouth somewhere they shouldn't have put it. Manifestation in the reverse. Ooh. Work and labor. Okay. Some of you guys can feel like your manifestations aren't giving you what you put in. Okay. But they will. They will. They will. Got evil eye? Yeah, that's why. Real love. That's why you hateful bitches will never have this. You'll never have love because you're so hateful. Yeah, and some of you think that you're going to have love after trying to ruin so many other people's love life. You're an idiot. Okay? Yeah, you're just special. Slow. Spirit's giving me the go ahead to get up in your ass too. That's why I'm I have no qualms about it. Not today. Not today. No, not today. Spirit's out of y'all asses. Ace of Wands, Temperance. Okay. You can have a lot of pent up sexual energy. Or someone opposite you. Or both of you. Every little thing you do got me feeling some type of way. When you give me that thunder, you make my summer rain. Built up, pent up sexual tension. Some of y'all need to have sex. Like real good, like, you know that, like, oh, like, whew, damn, you know? Some of y'all need some back breaking, jaw dropping, mouth watering sex. The Fool, the Eight of Swords. The Tower. Okay. So somebody is, so in mid trip or mid stride or something, like in the middle of somebody going to do something nefarious or somebody trying to get away. Somebody could be like trying to pack a bag and you know, hop on that midnight train in Georgia, them and their little dog too. But somebody gets caught up. They get caught up. Current energy, the King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody goes to leave their house or disappear right into the night, and then there's somebody outside waiting, an investigator. Like, hey, crazy running into you at this time. Where are you going? You going somewhere? You leaving? Somebody could be on the no-fly list or something like that. Which is telling me somebody's being watched, surveillance at all times. Damn, can we keep the cards on the table? Six of Wands reverse. This could be a mob or a crowd that's looking for somebody. This person could be running from this group of people, a community. Because they got all these people into all this hell that they're experiencing. Being investigated? An investigator has everything they need, okay? It's like something is now lining up like perfectly. Remember the 1, 2, 3, okay? Like any pieces that were missing. Okay, if somebody was missing some evidence, or didn't have the right piece to connect the dots to something, like somebody is getting them back to back to back, and it's from some type of energy work that somebody did. It's backfiring, so it's giving somebody the missing pieces, the missing keys, the missing puzzle pieces. 10 of fucking swords. Keep telling these people every time they do something, it works in our favor. But they don't want to believe it. So, I mean, hopefully this foot in the ass will do the trick. The Ace of Wands. Somebody's in trouble for spreading STDs as well. Somebody could be passing away from some type of virus or something. Unchecked virus, unchecked ailment. Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Keep telling y'all, quit fucking your friends. My friend is not to be sexually invested in. That's why they're called a friend. You have sex with a friend, they're no longer a friend. They're a sexual partner, they're a romantic partner. So this is a whole group of romantic partners. Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. There's a mother figure or a baby's mother that cannot uphold something. They cannot compete. Okay, they do not compare. Somebody's trying to compete with their son or their daughter, but their son or their daughter is not paying them any attention. So somebody's in a competition with themselves, thinking that they're competing with their son or their daughter. You're a weirdo anyway for competing with your child. Something's wrong with you. It's not the type of parent that wants their child or the next generation to do better than they did. No, they want them to experience the same suffering as they did because they're jealous that you're not like them, okay? That you don't think like them, that you don't respond to life like they do. This is somebody's mother who could have put them in the way of a pedophile. The Nine of Cups. And acted like they knew nothing about it. So this type of, if this is you, you could have told this parent at one point in time in the past that this was happening to you, and they could have faked the concern. Like, oh my God, it's just fake. Fake. When I told my mother that, my abuser was doing what he was doing to me, you know what she did? The bitch called the whole family and told the whole family. Whole family called my phone. People that never called me, never talked to me, act like I don't even exist. Everybody called my phone. You know why? Because they were nervous and scared that I was going to speak outside of the family about what the hell was going on inside of the family. That was their only concern. Then they all one by one called me and tried to convince me on the phone that didn't happen to me. Tried to convince me that it didn't happen to me. Some sick motherfuckers. Sick. You're okay with molestation in your family, but you're not okay with somebody minding their own business and living their life. Yet you're pretty fucking backwards. Pretty upside down. The Three of Wands reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they never saw the day that they would be they wouldn't be able to keep their head above water. The King of Wands. Judgment. The King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Cups. So you got a King of Wands out here who's going through judgment. This King of Swords is as well. Okay, they're both feeling this Five of Cups energy, or everybody in this group is feeling this Five of Cups energy. Okay, they're depressed about their sexual parts, whatever sexual parts were affected. Like that is running on repeat in their mind. Okay, along with their behavior, along with what got them there to this point. Right My Wrongs is playing by Bryson Tiller. off of the album Trap Soul. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of lost trap souls. The Wheel of Fortune. The buck stops here. I just heard 6 of Cups. So somebody's gonna be receiving some type of flowers. Okay, I don't know. Valentine's Day can be significant. I didn't say that because of that though, but somebody can be receiving their flowers. Okay, they're just due. They're praise. Somebody deserves to be praised for what the hell they made it through, for what they put up with, and the fact that they were encouraging others while going through this. Yeah, you got some people who came along too who felt like, oh, you never been through nothing. You know, because you don't allow yourself to look like what you've been through. You know, people come along and feel like they need to humble you, like it's their job to humble you. And the bitch don't even know the word humble, don't even know the meaning to it, can't even spell humble. But you feel like you got the right to dish out humility to people. Let's learn the words. Let's learn what they mean. You know what I'm saying? Let's learn how to use them in a sentence. Okay? Before we think that we can go out in the world and can't believe I'm teaching to this day. Like, I never wanted to be a teacher. I didn't. I never had the patience for it because people just be acting like just dong, you know. But here I am. Here I am. All right, let's do the last, the future energy. You gotta talk to these motherfuckers like you gotta talk to them. They don't understand nothing else. You know, talk to them sweet. Oh, you know, oh, it's okay. I know you. You know, it's difficult. It's hard. They take advantage of that shit. Oh, they like me. Oh, they must be in love with me because they're being nice to me. No, you jackass. We're being nice to you because we're nice people. Just because somebody looks at you or smiles at you or you know what I'm saying, don't mean that somebody's in love with you. You don't look that good, okay? Yeah, I'm just, you know. People think they so fine, they so good. Look at my body. Look at the size of my, you know. Look at my. Who cares? Who cares? You know how many other people with those things and more there are in the world that you think that much of yourself that somebody won't walk away from your ass? The arrogance is disgusting. It's disgusting. Because how do you think so highly of yourself? How? Like it's got to be drugs or something that's backing or amping that. Gotta be some type of drug that gives you false courage. Some type of strong ass drug that gives you some type of false sense of courage or boldness. I heard somebody say that. I can't remember what reader it was, but if you watch me, kudos to you. Okay. Somebody said, you know, you can't be bold and a coward. Like, pick a struggle. You can't be bold and a coward. You can't be. So you feeling all big and all puffed up and all swole? No, you're a coward. I think you're confused. I'm here to let you know the real. Okay? The real. Not the embellished illusion, you know, demonstrative bullshit. You want that? Go to the flea market. Okay, go to the, go to the local liquor store, drug spot, trap house. I don't know. The Ace of Wands in the upright, future energy. Okay. The Ace of Cups. 2 aces out the gate. Okay, so something's going to be fiery. Something's going to be shocking. Okay, what happens next for some of you in this near future energy? Something's going to be live. It's going to be passionate. Look, I came out again. Shock. There's going to be total and utter shock. This could be shock on your face. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's somebody's going to make you come out of your shell. Okay, you know, you facing all of these failed situations. Okay, it could cause a person to be kind of like, you know, pulled back, right? Not really wanting to go out into the world because, like, you know, makes a person feel like they're not missing anything. You know, I know what's out there. I'm good. You know, okay, but somebody's going to show you different than you've ever experienced. Okay. What was that? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody you're gonna work with, collaborate with. Could be a group of people. Could be a new you know, circle of people. We talked about in the reading earlier, a group of friends that are on the same level, that grow together. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's left behind because everybody's actively growing together. Everybody's actively striving for their own individual goals. Okay, coming together to talk about it, you know, talk about how to meet those goals and help each other do it. And help each other do it. Okay, that's all. Some of you, that's all you want. That's all you want. An environment that filled with people that you can function with, that you can work with. You know, it's not that you need anything, it's that you want. You want. Hell, you deserve. You deserve to be able to work around people who are just like you, right? Different, but cut from the same cloth. Why you think the Lord said when I come, I'm not coming to bring peace. I'm coming to bring a sword. To divide, division. I'm coming to bring division. Meaning basically to open people's eyes, to let them know that the division is sitting right in their living room. Right in their kitchen, in their bedroom. Division's there the whole time. I came to wake people up, to pick a side. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, somebody can get a new home. 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So nobody's going to be able to mess with this. Nobody's going to be able to trigger the two of you out of your position. Okay, nobody's going to be able to come up to you and try to get you to struggle to hold on to your position. Okay, what's yours is yours, and these bitches got to lay down. They don't want to get down, so they're going to be laid down. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you can inherit some type of land for somebody. Okay, or you can just purchase. You know, you and somebody can move to somewhere, you know, fresh together, new. 6 of Cups. Like the home of your dreams, right? The environment of your dreams. Where you want to live, how you want to live. The 6 of Wands. Okay, there's a tower in there. So there's some type of success that's coming up. Something that's going to change somebody's life. Okay, or the next level of some type of success. This could be in work. Okay, or you know, purpose driven, what you're doing for your purpose. One of the things you're doing for your purpose. Multiple things you may be doing for your purpose. That's too many. 9 of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're going to be able to sleep comfortably and peacefully at night without the struggle, without worrying about being blocked or somebody trying. Of course, there's going to be people trying, okay, but something's going to be of none effect, right? When you and somebody come together, when you're together, you're not going to worry about who's trying to separate you on the outside. You're not going to worry about who's trying to come in between because you know that it's actively going to be happening. While you're here living on this earth, people are always going to be trying to intervene in your life. Always. Okay, it comes with the territory. And you are God's chosen. Didn't they hate the Lord? With everything in them, didn't they hate the Lord? You ask people today, if the Lord showed up today, you know what I'm saying? If the Most High showed up today, would you be kind to him? Would you house him? Would you clothe him? Would you feed him? They'd be like, yeah, of course I would. Of course I would. I'm sure that's what people said back in the day. And then Jesus shows up. And they treat him like the charlatan. They treat him like he's blaspheming because he says who he is. And he operates as who he is. But people say there's something wrong with that. If Jesus showed up today, they treat him the same way that they did then. We're those representatives. We're coming in his place. Matter of fact, he's with us. And look how you treated us. The Lord did show up through us. And you treated him like shit. Sit on that. Think on that. You treated him like shit. So that shit's being returned to you. The Four of Pentacles. What y'all think, the Lord don't get mad? You think he don't get pissed off? Y'all remember him flipping over tables and everything, huh? You know, hollering at people, huh? About making his father's house a house of merchandise, huh? Prosperity preachers. Prosperity gospel. 4-7. 4-7. Somebody could be 47. Born in 74. Okay. Four of Swords. The Three of Wands. You could be seeing 4-3-4 for somebody. 3-4-3. 66. 669 could be significant. That'd be area code. The King of Wands. 7 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. This is shit I'm talking about. This stupidity. You know, if you never experienced somebody who was, you know, a man, we're talking about, if you never experienced it like a true man, right? You would think that, you know, men are stupid. Like you would think men are stupid, okay? Like from what's being presented to you. Okay, somebody can be thinking that, you know, all men are dumb. Okay, I assure you we're not. I assure you we're not. Okay, there are some of us that are, you know, I can't speak for those, but you know, I can speak for the ones of us who you know, who have sense. Okay, who have sense. I don't know who this King of Wands is, but he won't constantly daydreaming about a future with you. Okay, whether it's a man or woman, constantly daydreaming about a future with you. Okay, waking up next to you, having a life with you, raising kids with you. Yeah, I feel like you would never. I feel like you would never. You don't want your kids being raised by whoever this is. Absolutely not. If anything, you'd be afraid to leave your kids with this person. You'd be afraid for this person to go anywhere with your kids with them. That's how irresponsible somebody is. That's how outside of their mind somebody is. The Six of Cups. This person's stuck in fantasy land. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Anyway. The 2 of Pentacles reversed. You know, it has something to do with your success too. Yet somebody dogging you, somebody looking at you like you wasn't shit, like you wasn't gonna be shit because of what other people said. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could have lost a job, okay, or couldn't complete a task. Didn't measure up. It's giving little dick energy. The Knight of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody could be a prostitute, a male prostitute. Mm-hmm. 7 of Cups. You know, everybody gets a ride. Everybody gets a turn. Yeah, somebody could actually take pride in how many bodies they have. Ew. Ew. Somebody could have slept with the mama and the daughter. Ew. Ew. This could be somebody that you were connected to in the past. Okay, that your family got to first, or you know, persuaded them. And somebody done slept with the mama. Somebody slept with the sister. Somebody could even slept with the grandma. Yeah, for drugs or something like that, or somebody's a drug dealer out here, and they had this masculine by the balls. Yeah, somebody will do anything for food. You know, we'll do anything for shelter, for drugs. Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. Yeah, if you got a grandmother like I just described, okay, you know, if it's anything like mine, who's a drug dealer, who's smuggles pills across border lines, and who is a part of trafficking and kidnapping and set motherfuckers up. This person slept with her. Somebody's grandma. It's the women in someone's family. The women are overly masculine. The masculines are too feminine, too much in their feminine energy. So toxic femininity. The women run the men. It's I don't know. I don't know. King of Swords, Ten of Cups. King of Swords is heartbroken in this family dynamic. It's like they were promised some things or something like that, okay, that were never going to come. Those things that they were promised was the life that they were supposed to be living over there with you. It's like Lucifer trying to promise the Lord all of the kingdoms of the earth when the Lord is the one who made it so the earth could be here. Yeah, somebody got talked out of what was already theirs with you. Something was already somebody's. They were already meant to have everything that they wanted with you. But they allowed some people outside of you to promise them that when it was already theirs to begin with. If they came with them, if they come over here. But we have to take this person out in order to get the things that I promised you. Let's wrap it up, Spirit. The Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. Somebody's sister's been trying to been stealing from their sacral chakra. Is this that incest? Oh my God, this bitch. Somebody's sister or family member that's a Capricorn. Okay, this is that incestuous sister or cousin, auntie for somebody. This bitch is obsessing about being in a relationship with their sibling. I cannot make this shit up. Nor would I. Obsessed about having a relationship, a romantic relationship with their fucking sibling. Nasty bitch. Two of Cups in the reverse. Spirit don't like that shit. You hear the dog. Spirit don't like that shit. The incest. All these people out in the world, you craving, you wanting your sibling, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle. You should handle that. Yeah, you should go see somebody about that. The Five of Cups. Stay away from this. Stay away from this sibling. I would never deal with the sibling ever again if I was like ever again. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, it started when the molestation started, I guess, as a child. Okay, if I'm talking to you, you and this sibling could have been both abused by the same abuser. That's when this sibling started to obsess over you sexually. Three of Cups. Your family, okay, so if you got a channel or something and you're saying some of the things that I'm saying are similar to, but if you're tapped in, I'm sure you are, okay, probably just in a different way. Yet they're shocked that you're speaking like you are. Okay, hell, this could be my ex-relative, shocked that I'm speaking like I am. I don't know why the hell you're shocked, though. You should be shocked about the shit that you like to hide and sweep under the rug. That's what should disgust you and shock you, that you're okay with. The Nine of Swords, yeah, that's what you should not be sleeping about at night. Bunch of motherfuckers putting the cart before the horse. All right, last few. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody tried to get away with something. Okay, get ooh. That's a body in that bag. What you got in that bag? What you got in that bag? That's a body in there. That's a body in there. Somebody can get caught trying to dispose of something. I swear, look at this shit here. Same card in the upright. That's a body in that bag. Somebody tried to get rid of evidence of a body. The Seven of Swords. Yes, they did. Okay. Either they got caught in the act, or this body has floated to the surface, okay? Or somebody saw them doing it. Somebody's always watching, always. Even if you think that you're in a remote area where nobody sees you, because you don't see nobody else, there's somebody always watching. The Eight of Wands, confirmation. Everything's being recorded on this earth. Everything. Everything. And I don't mean by CCT cameras. Ace of Pentacles. It's out here twice. The Four of Swords. The Ace of Wands upright. Ten of Pentacles again. Got a lot of doubles out here. The Eight of Wands, one more. The King of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Ace of Swords, okay. Four of Cups reverse. Okay, so there could be a King of Cups that's healed some type of rejection wound, okay, or even neglect. So somebody who could have, like, I'm gonna sugarcoat it. This could be somebody who, for some of you, who you know, played with you at first, okay? Came towards you on some, you know, childlike bullshit. Not childlike, childish. Okay, so this person's coming back around. Okay, they want to do it right this time. For some of you, you will get back with this person. For some of you, just depending on the situation. Okay, others of you, you would never even dream of it. You would never. Yeah, somebody could literally made it a point to come up to you, ask you your name, or start a conversation with you, exchange numbers with you, just to then, and then tell you that they're going to contact you. Could have gave you a specific time. Never heard from them. Never heard from them. Somebody did that on purpose, just to elicit a response or an emotional reaction out of you. Yeah, straight up disgust. Straight up disgust. But I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Cause it's gonna repeat. All right. That's your read, Taurus. All right. If you want to donate to the channel, book personal info, below the video description section. Okay. Make sure you're keeping your energy cleansed. Okay, taking spiritual baths and do your, however you use your spiritual cleansing agents to cleanse your energy. Okay, do it often. Okay, do it often. Somebody's also trying to send you some type of palpitations, heart palpitations. Okay, heart issues. Okay, and that they can be dealing with somebody trying to project their heart issues off on you. Okay, so somebody can end up having like a heart attack or a stroke or something like that. Whoever's trying to do this. The Spirit said, no, not could. They are. They will. So you can hear about somebody having a stroke or a heart attack. All right. But I'm out of here. I love y'all, beloved. Be safe. All right. Stay prayed up. Okay. And keep doing what you're doing. And try not to be stressed out. Okay. Because a lot of you have nothing to worry about. Like, you are at a perfect place. You've done everything that you can do. Okay. You've met every, challenge that you can meet up until this point. Okay. You've overcome what you need to overcome. You've done exactly what God has asked you to do. All you have to do is nothing. Is nothing. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Do things that you want to do. Okay? Because something's about to happen for you. It is. Okay? And yes, you're unaware of it because Spirit wants you to be shocked and unaware of it. So that could be the frustrating part to you. Okay? And like I said before, Spirit telling you to just relax. Like, you be so used to having to take care of everything because it's just you. But it's okay for you to relax now. It's okay for you to relax now. Go to a spa, get a massage. Drive with the top down, okay, with a tank top on or a bikini top, with your little shorts on for the ladies, okay. Do your thing, all right, but do not worry, do not stress. God got you, okay. Whatever it may look like right now, I don't care what it looks like, all right. You got to know what it is, okay. So I'll holler at y'all later. I love y'all. Be safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, later. Peace. This what I've been